And with that, we're underway here in the desert. The 0-1. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and foul ball.
Come on, Diamondbacks, let's go!
Pitch in the dirt, ball one.
Let's go, Rodriguez.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. Lau at the plate. And
That's off the plate.
The inside edge. Ball one.
Inside, ball two.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Brian Reynolds here. A switch hitter batting right.
Yeah.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. No score.
Vamos a la repetición ahí. Ups. Por segunda, pisa. A primera, doble play.
Back here at Chase Field, and on the mound in this one, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Got him to chase one upstairs there. And that is out of play. In the air, right field.
Come on now, kid.
And there's 2 away.
Oh, come on.
This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Este va a venir por ahí medio, por lo más posible.
Got him swinging.
Concho, me poncho.
Back here in the desert, top of the second, Esmeralyn Valdez getting ready to hit.
Ball one.
Fly ball down the line, and there's one away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
First strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Smoked on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Down to third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Okay. Vamos a tirarle el cambio.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Into center and a base hit. And a man aboard.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Lars Nootbaar stands in here, takes ball 1 low. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well.
Oh, wrong.
And it's off the wall.
Oh, fue doble.
Safely into second. He's got a double.
Pensé que era wrong.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Nolan Arenado goes after that one for strike 1.
Let's go, Nolan. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
2 on, 1 out. And a big swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Let's go, Diamondbacks.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your...
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Digging in, Tim Tawa. The D-backs looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. On a line out towards center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Chase Field, here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Jacob Gonzalez. Backed off the plate that time.
That's ball 2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's ball
Just
3.
doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
On the ground, right side, Marte sends it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the center fielder, Jostinson Garcia. And that drops in for a strike. Gets the outside corner with that one. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. So the Pirates' batting order turns over. Jake Mangum now at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Lau, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws to second. Safe. He beats
he's in there. Safe.
And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Ball in the dirt that gets away. To third, and he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here's the rookie center fielder, number 15.
Ryan Walston.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Strike 3, 100 miles an hour from Paul Skeens.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Marte at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Let's go Diamondbacks. Woo! Come on, Diamondbacks. Woo!
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, he stood no chance in that at-bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, in there long enough, then I would, I've had a couple.
My guy hack-tasting. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Garcia settles underneath it, and the inning is over. Back here in the desert, and now it's Brandon Lau. First offering way inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Out to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anywhere.
Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss.
Ah,
Throw to
papá,
second.
esperado.
Out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Pónchalo, pónchalo, pónchalo.
On the ground, right side. Marte
El segundo va ya.
slinging it to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Pirates, Esmeralín Valdez.
Ball.
¿Qué es lo que con ahí?
And that comes in for a strike.
27. Vamos otra vez ahí en la esquinita.
Off the
That's
mark
ball
there. Ball 2.
Te voy a hacer la tercera porque me equivoqué en ese lanzamiento.
And that skips in the dirt.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Check swing called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Buenas noches, mi gente, ¿en qué están?
Line drive, base hit.
Hay otra, papá.
Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score easily. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
In the dirt.
Está hablando, papá. Llevó 2 y no podemos sacar ese.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's
Este tiro va para afuera de una vez.
Here comes the manager out of new pitcher on now, Gerardo Carrillo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Leading off, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Gonzalez takes it in for the out.
Up next,
1 up, 1 down.
Diamondbacks.
Gabriel
Catcher,
Moreno
Gabriel
stands in now for the
Moreno.
Diamondbacks. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And he chases that one below the zone.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Outside low. Now 1-2. The Diamondbacks trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Newt Bar swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Laser could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, and he's got his second double of the game.
great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Repeticiones. Qué bueno dio ese tipo.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Come on, D-back. Come on, you can do it.
That one fouled off. Nootbaar on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Let's go, D-back.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And at second, runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That in. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Here's a 3-0. That one misses.
No, that's a ball.
So
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Gonzalez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball.
On the ground, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Over to first, safe.
Center fielder.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joe Stinson Garcia.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throws to second, tag, save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Man at second. And that's in the dirt. And now 3-0.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum. This one in the dirt. The throw to third. And he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. To third, there's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Max Kepler stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Kepler.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman.
Now up next for Arizona, Tim Tawa. 0 for 1 so far.
Nope, that's a ball.
This to third, Gonzalez. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And the batter. Now, Jake Mangum, Brandon Garcia on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's inside.
30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Ball, that's inside.
Hola, papá.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Engañó, porque eso iba a ser bola también.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
To the right side, and it stays fair. Mangum rounds second on his way to third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
Reynolds at the plate now, and that's strike one. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One run across. Here comes Lau. The relay to the plate. The tag
On the
out.
tag, he's out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
So now, with one away and a man at second, now it's the right fielder, Esmeralin Valdez. This one in the air center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. Spencer Horwitz will hit next.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it hits the bag. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip. And he'll pull into second safely.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Gonzalez in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Ball, that's down.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And that, well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball 2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Perdomo in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Let's go, Geraldo.
Good job to fight that one off.
Sí, papá. Está tirando piedra para abajo.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And now here is Corbin Carroll. Foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth.
Looking good, Diamondbacks.
That one to first, Horowitz. He steps on the bag and 2 away now. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much. Back here in the desert, their offense has produced a lot of. So far as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, number 50.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
On the ground. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Jacob Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Jacob Gonzalez.
On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jostinson Garcia. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Now a chance for Jake Mangum. Ripped, but it curls foul. Yo 1. And there's a ball.
Give me a break.
Runner on the go. Strike in there.
2.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
Let's go, D-backs.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 7th, Lars Nootbaar stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
In the air, center field. And there's one down. So now it's Nolan Arenado, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one up and in. Look out.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kepler, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Let's go, Max.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he's up to 12. We're in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching.
Jonathan Loaisiga gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Hey!
Pero ahí en la esquinita.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball.
Va a ser doble.
And the leadoff man aboard. Esmeralín Valdez, the next Pirate to hit. That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1. Right there for a strike.
Ahí.
In the dirt.
That's a ball.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3-2. Got him. First out in the top of the 8th. 1 out, man at first. Spencer Horwitz. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by
No,
him.
olvídate, tío.
So, man aboard, Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit.
Inside, ball 1. That's ball 2.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Into the outfield base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Andy Rodriguez now at the plate. Fouled off to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Evan Sisk.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
1 down. Here's the center fielder.
All right, D-back.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte.
Diamondbacks.
And he gets tied up right there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Come on, Diamondbacks.
That one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. 9th inning coming. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Jacob Gonzalez. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Line drive. Could be extra bases.
What the fuck?
Around first and hustling for second. He's there with a double to start the 9th.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Gonzalez around third. In comes the run from second.
Two
Back
bases.
to the top of the order now. Digging in is the switch inning
Ball.
outfielder, Jake Mangum. The 1-0. That one to first. Tawa takes it himself. Now one gone in the 9th. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
To the right side. Marte throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Designated hitter.
Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
Ball 1.
Qué maldito knockout, man.
2 balls,
That's
no
ball 2.
strikes to count. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Next pitch is outside. The right-hander
Ball
gives
4,
up
that
the
pitch is out.
2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Reynolds off of first with 2 away. High chopper to third.
Foul ball.
And a foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just
Ball
out in
1.
front.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And out to a board.
Up next for Pittsburgh, first
So
baseman,
digging in, Spencer Horwitz.
That's
Misses
a ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Ball
Tough spot
2.
right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't
Ball, that's
nibble,
out.
but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Le dio el piquete.
2 on, 2 outs. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Carrera. Yo pedí como quiero.
We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Whoa, they threw that one behind him. 2-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive.
La suerte que otra cosa.
For Pittsburgh.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Johan Ramirez. He's into the game with the bases empty. In the air out to center,
Claro.
and that'll get down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Lo dejaron caer.
Next to hit for Arizona, Lars Nootbaar.
Let's go, Lars.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Here we go, Lars.
Runner on the go. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Moreno, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Let's go, D-backs. Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
When you win by 7 runs.